Okay, we got Lane now. Hey, Lane.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Thank you for joining us today. Lane Taylor, everyone, Mississippi State Senator, represents District 18 that incorporates Leake, Neshoba, and Winston County. So first, Senator, congratulations on your securing this office.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I sure appreciate it. Thank you for having me on today.
You bet. So I'm sure you're getting, you'll be anxious to get down to the Capitol and get to work as a newly elected state senator. Yes,
sir. I'm very excited. Just left my first legislative breakfast here in Leake County, and first official visit as a senator, and it went very well. And awesome. I am very excited to get to work for sure.
Yeah. So what did you hear at the breakfast that you can share with us?
Everything was good. Had some good questions from the concerned citizens, and got to hear from the speaker. He was here, in Leake County. This is part of his district, and Scott Bounds. He's my representative in Neshoba County. He was with us, and Representative Rushing, and so it was very good, and got to hear from him. I didn't have any. I was lucky this year. I didn't really have any comments to make on any of the questions, just because I was sworn in yesterday. But it was an exciting time, and get to hear comments from the citizens, and hear their response, and I know what to be prepared for next year for sure.
Okay. Yeah, so I've seen your campaign materials and collateral. Talk to us about what your priorities would be as a Mississippi State Senator.
District 18 is been home for me all my life. I was born and raised in Neshoba County, and traveled through Leake County and Winston County. My wife is from Winston County, and so District 18 has been home for me all my life, and We've got a lot going on in District 18, and District 18 has got some, we have some very, very special people. We've got some good industry. We've got some good people in different places that make up the district, but agriculture is very big in our district. I would like to focus on our farming community. Of course, the forestry fits in there, so forestry and agriculture are very dear to me. And I was had the opportunity to serve as a Mississippi FFA state officer back several years ago, so that's something that I've carried with me. And Justice Branning, Senator Branning, yeah. Justice Branning now, she did a very good job there in the district, and I'd just like to continue the legacy that she has started there in the district. She was very loved and still is, and had a huge impact on the district. And so agriculture, forestry, very, very dear to my heart. Education. I've got 2 young children. They're getting ready to start school soon, so education is very important. I was blessed with some good educators all the way from kindergarten all the way up through high school, and so some of those were big supporters of the campaign, and I look back and they've become really good friends of mine. So like I said, agriculture, forestry, education, and of course highways and bridges. Senator Branning, Justice Branning, she done a very good job on her committee assignment on highway and roads, and I'd like to continue that. If Lieutenant Governor puts me on that committee, okay. I'd like to continue that. But yes, sir.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to ask you, if you thought about your preference on committee assignments. Sound like you've thought through that somewhat and would perhaps like to succeed Senator Branning in being involved in transportation infrastructure.
That's right. Yes, sir. And, throughout my campaign, I had a short campaign because it was a special election, of course, so it was a short campaign. But I did campaign on several points that I've hit, and we talked, Lieutenant Governor and I had a chance to speak very briefly about committees, and everything is moving fairly fast right now, so we have not had a chance to really sit down and get those committee assignments. But, of course, transportation would be one that I would love to be on, just because infrastructure is so important. It's so important for our district, just because we have so much. Well, it's important for all over the state, of course, but in our district, we've got different industry and that that desperately needs to be looked at, and the transportation and highways and bridges. And that was some big concerns here this morning that I heard at the meeting was, infrastructure. And I don't have all the answers right now, but I do know just looking and getting started that if you want to get good business and good industry and good jobs, we're definitely got to start with our infrastructure, road and bridges and highways, and make sure that they can safely get employees to work, get them home, and get their product to and from. And so that's one issue that is very important.
We're talking to Lane Taylor, newly elected Mississippi State Senator representing District 18. So, Lane, given that you were just sworn in, would you be seated at a special session that looks like is imminent?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got instructions on that, and that was one reason that Lieutenant Governor felt that it was important to go ahead and get sworn in to be able to represent my district in this special session coming up. We, during this regular session, District 18 did not have a representation down there. So he and I both found that it was important that we go ahead and get sworn in and be prepared to show up and be ready to go to work on day one. And for me, that means special session.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the entire state, as you know, is kind of on edge, especially the agency complex, waiting for a budget to find out where they stand. And it looks like that is going to be sorted out in a special session. It could be called any day, literally, from the governor. So you'd be thrown into the fire right off the bat there. Senator, what do you think?
Man, I'm excited. I'm ready to serve. I have been asked about the special session multiple times since the election results came in, and I'm ready to get eager to get down there and learn and see how I can serve my district and see what areas that I could be of assistance to, and so it is. So somebody said this morning it's going to be, well, I've heard this statement many times, it's going to be like drinking from a fire hydrant. But I'm prepared, as prepared can get, and, ready just to be a representation of the district and be able to take their concerns to the Capitol and also be able to take what I'm hearing from the Capitol back to the district. And, my focus is going to be having a good relationship with the district and serving the people. I campaigned on a senator of the people and for the people, and that's something that I would like to continue to do is to know that my district can call on me, and I'll take their voice down there, and then vice versa. I will take the results or take what I'm hearing and share it back with the district. So I'm excited, and I think it's a unique opportunity to come in on a special session, and I'm ready to take advantage of that opportunity.
Gotcha. Have you had any conversations with other members of the state Senate in advance of you taking your place there?
I have. The night of the election, I had several senators reach out to me, and through text and phone call, just welcoming in, very welcoming to the Senate. And yesterday, I had a chance to visit with several that were down there in meetings with different committees, and some of them were present for my swearing in. And so, getting to talk to them, and they're very welcoming, very, ready for me to get down there as I am, and just talking to them and hearing their concerns and taking their, hearing their advice. And I think there's some good things that are going to be happening over the next couple of weeks, and whenever the special session's called. And I know the Senate's looking forward to getting the budget set, and I'm like I said, I'm excited about it and excited to meet the ones that I've not had a chance to meet yet. I'm excited to get to know them, and to the ones that I have met have been very, very informative. Let me know anything I need, any questions. I'd be glad to help me, and so that was a big relief getting down there. Just as they were very welcoming. Lieutenant Governor was very welcoming, his staff, the staff at the Capitol, but excited about that.
That sounds great. Lane Taylor, newly elected Mississippi State Senator from District 18, Leake, Neshoba, and Winston counties. Appreciate you coming on there, Senator. Thanks a lot. Look forward to talking to you some more.
Yes, sir. Thank you.